One of the toughest things to do in all of college football is win on the road. When you're a ranked team going into a hostile environment, these fans are ready to knock them off course. Welcome to Vaught Hemingway Stadium, home of the Ole Miss Rebels. As we'll see, the number 13 team in the country, the Oklahoma Sooners, taking on a squad hoping to prevent another L this week, the Ole Miss Rebels. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, joined here in the booth, as always, by David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. Guys, let's tee this one up. The Rebels will put total leather and we'll get started. And he's going to bring this one out. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. The Sooners offense is on the field for the first time today. Off the play fake on first down. Going for a big play right off the bat. And that will be incomplete. Man, that would have been a big hitter if they could have done it, but second down coming. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Back to pass. Makes the grab. It's Butler. Makes the grab, but not quite enough for the first down, but a good gain on that play. And the Sooners will hustle to the line. They'll stick to the ground, looking for the marker. Chain gang on the move. It'll be a first down at the 29. The Sooners come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Wants to go up top on first down. The quick out. And he'll step out of bounds after a very productive play. The Sooners can really attack on this second and short. From the gun, the ground game. At the 45 on his way. An explosive play in the running game as he's got the first down. And the Sooners are moving quickly down the field. Looking to throw on first down. Unloads to the right. Makes the grab along the sidelines, and they get enough for the first down. Last completion moved the sticks in. Let's see if they try it again. Looking downfield on first down. Pressure is effective from the defense. They knock him down just behind the midfield stripe at the 48. The Sooners with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. Second down, they'll go to the air. Makes the catch. It's Berger. They make the stop, but not before he takes a chunk out of what they need to move the sticks.
One of the things you love about this running back is not only can he run between the tackles, but he's also a weapon in this offense catching the football.
Quickly to the tight end. There he goes. He gets it all the way down to the 5-yard line. A terrific catch and run before he stopped. The Sooners trying to get a touchdown on first and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. He's going to lose a yard on that one.
When the offense gets in those multiple tight end looks, you kind of have a good understanding of what's coming. You don't know where the ball's going necessarily, but they put those big old bodies in there to block, to move people, to put more mass.
And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown Sooners!
And that's why this offense is so hard to stop, guys. This quarterback can hurt you throwing it and running it. With his speed, he can make people look silly. And you saw it right there on the opening drive of the game. What a beautiful touchdown.
And the extra point was good. And he takes this from inside the 5. Not a whole lot of room to operate on that return as the coverage unit was there and ready. So Ole Miss offense will go to work for the first time today. We have got a tremendous matchup between these two running backs, both stars in their own right, and David, both ready to make a huge impact.
I mean, how fun is it to have two guys, one on each side, when they have the football, like they can go the distance. Just dynamic speed, great vision. These defenses are in trouble because these guys can touch it a bunch of different ways, and Palmer, they can hit home runs from anywhere on the field.
And I think what makes them really unique too, David, is that they're very versatile guys. Both guys can run between the tackle box. They can take it outside. They can both catch the football as well. So no doubt the game plan for both offenses, feed the running back as many different ways as possible and just let him go to work.
On third down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. He took a hit as he threw it and couldn't deliver the football. It's incomplete, and fourth down's coming. And the Rebels will try to pin them back with the punt. They'll have to punt for the first time this afternoon. He'll field the punt and see what he can get. That nifty return sets up the offense and negates some of the yardage on the punt. Here come the Sooners ready to go on offense. Already a solid start to this one. Now back to work with this 7-0 lead. And a good solid pickup there before the defense knocks him down. And the Sooners can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Right back to the well. This time the defense was ready and they stop him in his tracks. A big third down coming, and hotty-toddy, gosh almighty, this crowd is ready. He'll toss it. And that might have been a bad read as the defense just swarms all over the pitch man. The Sooners line up to punt it away. He'll try to really get into this one. Puts a boot to it. Didn't see a lot of him in that loss last week. Only called on twice. And the offense heads out onto the field to get the drive started. They'll go to the ground. Oh, and that's just like a penalty. They get in the backfield and knock him down for a loss of 5.
I don't care who you are, but if you're going to have success offensively, you've got to have some semblance of a running game. They didn't have it their last time out. They obviously really struggled in that game. And in this one, just not getting enough push up front, and it's putting them in some really difficult situations.
And that's your goal. Separate man from ball. Try to get your shoulder in there on the catch point and really give him something to think about. Physically jar that football and knock it out. Nice job by the defender.
On third and long, no secret what he needs here. Makes the catch. And a good job of coverage by that defense, just a short pickup. The Rebels will punt it away on fourth down. First punt was gorgeous. Let's see if he can do it again. He'll try to field the punt and bring it back. Working his way on the return up to the 40-yard line before he stopped. They'll start this drive 60 yards in front of them from their own 40. Here comes the heat. And he's left with no option. He just threw it away.
Know the situation, know the game of football, right? When I start to get outside the pocket, I don't see anything there. I can throw the ball away. I don't have to take a sack. yardage play, I can just throw the ball out of bounds as long as it passes the line of scrimmage. We go on to the next down. No harm, no foul.
Awesome job up front by this defensive line, being so good at the point of attack and eating blocks, eating some double teams that allows these linebackers to run free, unencumbered, and get to the football.
On 3rd and long, he has to throw for it. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. The Sooners will line up to punt it away. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. And they'll get him down after the return at the 27-yard line. Ole Miss ready to send the offense onto the field. We'll see if they can be a little more productive this time around. A 3-and-out the last time they had the ball. Quickly complete. Good call, good execution as they move the chains, and they have a first down at the 38.
The biggest rule change for me, if I could make one in all of college football.
Oh, he wants it all. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers.
And I think on that last play, that's an example of the quarterback trying to predetermine who he wants to throw to, and instead of letting the defense dictate who gets the ball. Man coverage, that guy was not open that time out on the perimeter of the field. Still, he gave him a chance, but that thing had incompletion written all over it from the moment the ball left his hand.
And that pressure got to him quick. I mean, you talk about you want your quarterback to feel comfortable. Man, he didn't have time to feel comfortable. He didn't have time to get his feet set and get in the ground. This offensive line's got to do a better job.
He makes the grab. They bring him down right at the 45. Not enough to move the sticks, but maybe close enough to go for it here on 4th. Good job by the coverage team, and that's how we'll end the period. At the end of the period, Oklahoma has the lead. We've played one. Before we move on, let's have a look at the stats. Heading in the opposite directions now as we crank it up in the second. So first down here as they go back to work. Wants to throw on first down. Caught in the backfield, it's Butler. And they pick up just a few on that completion.
Defense has their hands full with this one. I know he's not the biggest guy playing the running back position right now, but they know he's going to be catching it too, and they're going to have to bring this guy down in space. In the passing game, they better make sure they get a lot of hats to the football. They've got their hands full.
That'll be a gain of 5 out to the 27. The Land Sharks circling. Crowd getting this defense whipped up on 3rd down. Dragged down, but they'll move the sticks for a first down. And the Sooners want to move quickly.
It was so important this offense was able to find a way to get in the rhythm, and the running game is now helping that. 2 straight punts on their previous 2 drives. This drive, though, they're having a little bit more success. Big reason why is this running back. He's been able to find some creases to run through, and it's really helping out this offense.
The Sooners have their offense in high gear. They'll try the run. It continues to be a long day as they are just swarming every time he gets the ball. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. They've softened them up with the run. Now to throw it. With the catch, it's Butler. He's pushed out of bounds inside the 40 at the 38, and these guys are on the move. The Sooners will snap it on 1st and 10. To the air on first down. Spits it out to the back. And the physical play there forces the incompletion on first down.
Well, they were trying to sneak him out of the backfield that time into the passing game, but that did not fool anybody on defense. What a hit, forcing that incompletion.
Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on 2nd down. The give on the option. Gets it past the marker. Just what this offense was looking for. Sets him up at the 26 with the first down. And the Sooners kept this drive moving on the ground. Now back to work. He'll keep it himself. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the play. Let's see if it stands.
Offside, defense.
They'll decline the penalty here, and the result of the play stands. So after the flag, a fresh set of downs for the offense. It's 1st and 10. Looking to throw on first down. He's got it. He's forced out of bounds just short of the goal line, a mere yard away from pay dirt. The Sooners have it with a 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. Touchdown, Oklahoma! Excellent pass by the back on the option. And the extra point makes it 14-0. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Fellas, it has gone final in the ACC, a matchup we've been keeping a close eye on. Miami opened up a can, and how many times can you say you went into someone else's building and beat them by double digits? It's what happened today, and the rest of college football should take notice. One thing we can always count on in the ACC is a spirited battle and a game that will make waves all along the Eastern Seaboard.
Yeah, how about that? Sounds as if they had a good ball game there. Kevin, thanks for the update. And the Rebels come to the line in the hurry-up.
And defensively, you've got to know this guy, man. He's got some wheels to him. He'll get outside the pocket. You can't let him outside the cage.
Pressure is on the way, and the pressure has arrived, and down he goes at the 30.
Man, this defense is dominating all game long. They have been making this quarterback's life so difficult with their pass rush. They bring him down there for the sack. They're not giving anything up. They're leading this game by a lot. We're only in the 2nd quarter, and this ain't going to change unless this offense can find a rhythm.
Now facing a 3rd and long. They'll give it to the back. He did not make it a stone wall on 3rd down. The Rebels decide to punt it away. Wants to bring it back. He gets it up to the 34-yard line before he stopped, and that's where the offense will set up shop. Let's see if they can get something going here. And a half. Wants to go up top on first down. The Sooners have put themselves in dire straits after that. It's 2nd and a mile. Using his legs, it's Butler. Just searching and working for the running room as he gets it out to the 26.
I don't know, man. If I'm on defense here and I'm watching the way my D-line's getting manhandled, I might have to put more guys in the box. I might have to sacrifice a safety and try to get more hats close to the line of scrimmage to slow this running back down, because the RPO game's been a problem.
On 3rd and long, a check down would be the last resort. He tosses one high and deep down the left side. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. And the Sooners will call on their punt team. 3 and out, they got stuck in reverse. They hope the punt can bail them out. Fair catch called for and taken at the 30-yard line. Plenty of time left in the half here as they take over, but they will want to be efficient here in the final 2 minutes. Got the quick completion. And the defense had that one well covered, just a short gain there. Clock's running, and they'll try to get to the line warp speed for 2nd down. Looking to fire. throws to the wideout. Got his man downfield. They finally get to him. A what a play there to pick up the first down. Clock stops momentarily for the first down. They'll hurry to the line. Looking to throw on first down. Fires to the wideout. Wide open downfield. And he got away from the defense and takes it in. Touchdown, Ole Miss.
Man, I tell you what, that passing touchdown, man, that should spark this whole team. Like, the comeback is more than on now. Like, they got the touchdown. They cut into the lead. You want to get a stop and go into the half, get all the juices, all the excitement, and be like, listen, the passing game's rolling. We got this. The comeback's in full effect.
He was hoping for... A little more dynamic that they get him on the ground at the 20. They take over late in the half, enough time to put together a drive. Coming out on first down with the play fake. Throws for the tight end. And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on first down. Second down coming.
Well, it was a good throw, it was a good route, but it was the hit that forced that incompletion.
After that last incompletion, here's 2nd and 10 from their own 20. They'll give him 4 on that one. It's 3rd and 6. The Sooners want to crank the tempo. Offense changing the play. Trying to move the sticks on 3rd down through the air. Fires to the big fella. He steps out of bounds, but he's got enough for a first down.
Well, the tight end shows off his speed. See his ability there to separate from the defender trying to cover him on that drag route.
The Sooners have it with a 1st and 10. Sets up the screen. Spins away from the defender. And he's able to shed 1 tackle and pick up pretty good yardage. The completion short of the sticks. It's 2nd down. Send the back in motion. Back to throw, time running short in the half. Here's a heat. Nice job by this junior quarterback to get it done on the ground. Quick timeout call by the offense after the play.
This is why everybody grows up and wants to be an offensive coordinator and not a defensive coordinator, because he can do that. He drops back. He's supposed to pass, but you know what? I'll just scramble around, and I'll just go get plenty of yards and pick him up and put him down. And I'm faster than most of your other guys, too, so good luck stopping.
Quarterback empties his backfield. Looking to go up top, and time's running out in the half. Caught over the middle. It's carry on. The offense wastes no time getting the timeout call. Time dwindling away as they try to put points on the board right before the half. Looking downfield on first down. That's caught. It's Butler. He gets it inside the 20 and out of bounds at the 17. We've got a timeout in the waning seconds of the half. Maybe a chance to get off a couple more plays. One more snap coming before halftime. Second and short, maybe looking for a shot. The pass is incomplete, and there are 2 ticks remaining on the clock. And with just a few seconds remaining here in the first half, they'll try to kick a field goal. And the holder will put it down on the left hash, a 34-yard attempt coming. that lead grows even bigger. That's the end of the second quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin and our halftime update.
Thanks, guys. A memorable first half of football so far today at Oxford. And talk about a first half for the dude in that backfield. That coaching staff has been giving rave reviews on a weekly basis. And through 2 quarters today, he's been a complete game changer. He's breaking the will of this defense, and that's something that's just very tough to quantify. And with that, let's head back to the Grove and our fellas at Vaught Hemingway Stadium.
They're lined up and ready to kick off this second half. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. And the returner runs out of real estate as he goes down. The Ole Miss offense ready to go back to work. Down 2 possessions to start this third quarter. They'd love to build some early momentum.
You ain't lying, because you only got so many possessions here in the second half, so now you're down. I got to maximize every single one. Put your best plays together. Start this drive off on a good note.
Yeah, it starts right here. Obviously, you can't get it all back on this drive, but you can create that momentum. You can create something special and some energy, but it's going to start with this offense here executing at a high level.
And the Rebels want to pick up the tempo. Shotgun snap, wants to throw it on third. And the pressure was too much. They get him at the 15. The Rebels will bring the punt team onto the field. They've been busy out there to punt for the 5th time today. Another punt on the way. Got to make sure those hammies and glutes all activated. Don't want any muscle pulls from overuse. That's a perfect example of not settling for a fair catch. Pick up whatever yardage you can and help out the offense. Off-play action on first down. The sweet feet buy a little time. Catch and stride inside the 15. They get him down, but this offense is set up 1st and goal from the 9. And that big gainer on the last one has them threatening from inside the 10. And he's able to find a little bit of running room before they get him down. And after that strong play on first down, they're right on the cusp of a score. 2nd and goal. Tries again to get it in. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple.
And with the stuff there, Jesse, on 2nd down, this little 3rd to mid-range, you got 2 downs. What are you thinking here?
Maybe getting your quarterback out on the perimeter and giving him a run-pass option. See if you can get the defense in a bind.
Wants to fire it in the end zone on 3rd and goal. Using his legs, keeping his eyes downfield. They stop him short as he was trying to scramble and find his way to the goal line.
What a 3rd down stop by this defense. 3rd down and goal, no problem. You know that guy. Every time he touches the football, you hold your breath because he's so dynamic at the quarterback spot. They were ready, and they forced the 4th and goal.
The give. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown Sooners. How efficient have they been as they extend this lead here in Week 5? And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Fellas, who knows how things are going to finish up in the Big Ten this season, but this is a game to keep in mind. Rutgers proved it is battle-tested and capable of winning any place, any time after this one. And just think of the confidence this Scarlet Knights team gained today. Invaluable, if you ask me. We'll see a lot of games this week, but few will have as much of an impact on the Big Ten standings as this one does, gentlemen.
And Kevin Connors keeping an eye on everything all over the country. Sounds like they had a good one there. Leaves it with the back. Didn't find a lot of room. Let's give him 2 out to the 20. And the Rebels racing to the line in the hurry-up. Looking to throw for it. Bought a little time, lets it go. It's complete to the right. He's across the 30 and out of bounds at the 31-yard line. And on that 3rd and short, I don't think he was unhappy to see that zone.
Nope, it was a great job by the offense. Hey, see where the holes in the zone are? Sit down. You only need a little bit of yards on this 3rd down. Get the conversion, move the sticks.
Trying play action. The short hands, it's Barney. Works his way to the 41, and that is plenty to give him a 1st down.
A nice passing game by this offense. The quarterback and the receiver on the same page, in time, in rhythm, creates the big play. And look at them. They're right back on the football, ready to run another play.
All kinds of room to throw that one in there. And he gets a big chunk of yardage to the 34-yard line.
Offenses love the explosive plays through the air, pushing the ball down the field. And look at this. Sometimes it creates some momentum, and you want to capitalize. So you go get on the ball and get ready to run some no-huddle.
Wants to throw on 1st down. Got a man in the middle. And the defense makes the immediate tackle, but he has enough for the 1st down. The Rebels, once backed up in the shadow of their own goalpost, have put quite a drive together. Here's a quick throw out to the left. And he'll take it in and house it. Touchdown, Rebels!
And how about that? His 2nd receiving touchdown of the ball game. Find ways to get your athletes the ball. They'll do the rest. That's number 2. They better start playing some better defense, and number 3 is coming soon.
And the extra point is good, but they're still down 24-14. Kickoff unit is out there again, and this crowd is feeling themselves after that last drive. He's going to take a chance from midway in his end zone. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. Guys, we'll get another look at this Oklahoma offense. Off the play fake on 1st down to throw. Makes the grab on the left. And he gets it up to the 36. It'll be a 1st down.
The defense has got to be able to make a play at some point here in the 2nd half. You're down 2 possessions. You need to steal a possession badly. You need to have a takeaway. The coverage is going to have to be way tighter than on that last throw. Otherwise, this offense is just going to go up and down the field.
And the Sooners now with a long way to go to pick up the 1st down. Going to swing it on 2nd down. Can't make the connection, and the defense putting on the heat and forcing the incompletion.
And there's an example of what happens when the quarterback doesn't have a chance to set his feet. The pressure just forced him to have to work off schedule a little bit. And I think because of that, wasn't able to be as accurate as he wanted to be.
Picked off. What a play to set him up. Looking for more room. And he will roll into the end zone. Touchdown, Ole Miss.
And that defensive touchdown all started with getting pressure on the quarterback. It was the hit on the QB that forced the errant throw. That was an easy interception and an easy pick 6.
They're about to kick it away, and the defense probably can't wait to get back out there after the pick 6. Out of the end zone. He stopped short of the 20 at the 19 and probably wishes he'd just taken the touchback. So here comes the Oklahoma offense. On the ground, it's Butler. And they picked up 9 on 1st down. It'll bring up 2nd and short.
It's got to feel good as an offense knowing that early in the drive you can turn around, hand it off, get a push up front, and go get positive yardage.
And he was able to run through a tackle, and they finally get him, but not until he picks up the 1st down.
Well, they needed 2 yards for that 1st down. The running back doing just enough to make sure he keeps this drive alive.
And they'll line up from the 31 on 1st down. Rides the back on the option to give. Not a lot of daylight. He gets 1 to the 32.
And what's the closest guy to the football, man? It's those defensive tackles. And those guards and centers have to work together. They got to get those guys and get some movement. They don't on this play, and the big fella eats. Nowhere to go. When you run into him, you usually meet the ground.
He gets those chains moving, gets it out to the 42-yard line. The Sooners are on the move. That was a nice pickup, running the drag route and finding that quiet, soft spot in the zone.
Yeah, drag routes not only work against man coverage, they work against zone too. If you can find the soft spot and the quarterback gets it to him early, he can turn upfield, and you saw that right there.
He'll do it himself. And he'll find enough running room to get it just short of midfield at the 49.
And you're seeing his dynamic ability to run the football that time on the option play. I know he doesn't pick up the first down, but that's still a good chunk of yardage, and the defense wasn't ready for it. Moving forward, expect the offense to go back to the option play again and see if someone will finally take the quarterback and force him to pitch it.
We reach the quarter break with Oklahoma on top. They're sitting in a strong position here with the lead. Let's take a look at our game summary. Not only is the scoreboard on their side, but so too is time as we open the fourth. They go back to work with the first down in the final period of this one. They'll move the tight end. Gibson on the option. Using that running game to bludgeon forward. He's got 4 down to the 35.
It's a point in the game, I think, as a coaching staff where you really challenge your offensive line to go win the football game, right? We've got to lead late. We're going to run the football. And the defense and everybody in the stadium knows that's what's going to happen. Can we run the ball down their throats and impose our will? That's what this offense right now is trying to do.
And this defense has to step forward. Not only do they have to get a stop, they've got to do it quickly to keep that time from running down. He just kept those big, powerful thighs churning, but he'll be knocked down at the 1. The Sooners moving quickly to the line. On 2nd and goal, he gets another chance. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Oklahoma!
And that is a drive and a score they absolutely had to have. Now making it a 2-possession game late in this one. It wasn't going to be enough to just play it safe, play it conservative, punt the ball away, and count on your defense. They were aggressive. They mixed it up, but getting that score, that is huge for their win probability now.
Ole Miss ready to send the offense onto the field. They had to stand by and watch that scoring march, and now it's up to them to find a way to answer it. They're going to throw it to start the drive. A strike downfield. They'll get him on the ground at the 46, and it'll be a first down. Big play out of the gate to start this drive, and here they come again. From the gun, running back gets to give.
And after that run, getting right back up to the line of scrimmage to go hurry up, defense has to be ready.
Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on 2nd down. Back in motion, try to clear the picture. Off the play fake. Flips it out to the back. The defense wouldn't let him loose, and even though it's a completion, they lost yardage. On 3rd and long, trying to have a big completion here. And that one's incomplete. They weren't just trying to move the chains. They were trying to move the scoreboard. Instead, it's 4th down.
Now, I understand the sense of urgency for the offense now because you're trailing here by a lot in the 4th quarter, and you're just trying to take a shot to see if you can get on the board and get some of this momentum back. But the problem is the defense understands that.
He lobs one high down the left side. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers. A bold decision to go for it on 4th down, and one that did not pay off. On the run, it's King. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage.
It's going to be tough sledding for the offense here. They're trying to ice this game by running the football and leading the clock. They've got a pretty good lead here late in the game, but the defense knows the run's coming, right? So they're going to be loading the line of scrimmage, getting stops like what they just did. Be interesting to see what the offense does on this next one.
Rushes on him. Finds his tight end. They'll finally get him on the ground, but not before he makes it to the 30 and gets a first down. Passing game kept this drive moving. Let's see if they try it again. They'll ride the running back and leave it with him. Turning it on. Finally corralled, but not before. He picks up the first down.
Well, the defense didn't blitz. They didn't have everybody in gaps, and the offensive line took advantage at the point of attack, getting some push, opening up a hole, and the offense ripping off a nice run there.
This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain.
And nice job by the defense with the edges. They try the touch pass on 1st and goal. Nice job setting the edge, not letting him get outside, making the good tackle, forced the 2nd down and goal.
And he got nothing, and the line of scrimmage is still the 5-yard line. A big 3rd down coming, and hotty-toddy, gosh almighty, this crowd is ready. Back's got it.
Guys out of the backfield now, it's not just run the ball downhill anymore. You got to be versatile. I got to be able to trust you in the pass game, and I got to be able to throw you the football, and you can do that right there. I know you're going to catch it, and I can depend on it.
They'll try to blast their way in. He's not going to get there. Stop short on 4th down.
Yeah, I'm not sure why they went for it, but when you're up by a couple scores, I think you're just kind of free. And like, hey, let's keep scoring points. Let's keep the offense out there. Let's keep the accelerator on. And I guess, hey, who cares? We're not going to lose anyways.
Keeping it on the ground with the running back. Finds a little bit of room as he'll get 2 out to the 6th. And the Rebels are in the hurry-up.
And that wasn't a big game, but look at the offense. Right back on the ball, ready to call a play, ready to go fast.
The pull and throw off the RPO. They make the stop, and he'll have enough yardage for a first down.
And his offense is going to have to come up clutch, man. Like late in the football game, you are trailing. This is why you get paid the big bucks. This is why the quarterback is the glamour position. Like, you've got to trust him. He's got to come through. They got to put a few drives together here to get back in this football game.
They say you could call holding on every play. Well, they did on that one. Here comes the offense on 1st down. Handoff from the shotgun. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. The Rebels trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. Wants to go up top. Flips it out in the flat. Ran through the tackle, and he's got room to run. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the first down. On 3rd down, he drops the throw. And he will be sacked at the 6-yard line. Down by multiple possessions. You can't come up empty on this drive. They'll go for it on 4th down. Working that left side now. He's not going to make it, and what a big stop for this defense, and they might be able to put this thing away. They'll run it. They want to take their time here. He rolls all the way down to the 5-yard line before they finally get him stopped. Quick timeout called by the defense, stopping the clock to save as much time as possible for their offense. A 1st down run in the red zone. He pushes it forward all the way to the 2-yard line. The defense uses their 2nd timeout of the half as they try to get their act together. Makes the grab. Touchdown Sooners. Made the grab and took it on in for the score. They add on another one, and they're about to push their record to 5-1. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Hey, guys, got a final score in a big top 25 matchup today. Washington went into hostile territory and came away with a convincing victory. The Huskies always seem to get everyone's best punch, but today they were the ones who delivered the knockout. Each week in college football, the tests are just so tough, and we found that out again today, guys, with another ranked team going down.
Kevin, thanks a lot for that one. Sounds as if they had a good one there. Back to pass on second down. Makes the grab. Didn't pick up a lot there. Moved it forward just a few. And the Rebels in the hurry up. On third and short, they'll try to pick it up with the pass. And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. Fourth down coming up. Down by multiple possessions. They can't come up empty on this drive in the fourth quarter. They'll go for it on fourth down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Catches it past the sticks and still on his feet. And they exploited that soft spot, and they get it down to the 35. The Rebels come to the line with a new set of downs. And, Jesse, there's a huge mountain to climb here, but you might as well start with a chunk play.
Well, you got to start somewhere, Reese. It's been tough going for this offense all game long. They find themselves in a hole, but I love the aggressive nature. Keep taking shots. Keep trying to claw your way back into this one.
Off the play fake on first down, wants to throw. Nowhere to go with the ball, and down he goes at the 39. Trying to get everybody set with the clock still running. Second down, he'll throw it. Looking left. And the pass is incomplete, jarred loose by the hit.
It's been tough for this QB in this one. Very small windows to throw into, and he's been under some duress as well. It's hard to find a rhythm as a QB in those types of situations, and that's why it appears as though his team's going to be leaving here with it now.
On third and long, he'll need to loosen up that arm. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. Down in the fourth quarter, it's too late for empty possessions. They'll go for it on fourth down. And they get to him and sack the quarterback, and they'll stop the drive on downs. Let's go. Wide receiver going in motion. Quick touch pass to the receiver. And this one will be stopped for no gain.
Got to give the defense credit. Watching film, anticipating. They knew that this offense had this play in their back pocket. They knew about the speed of this wide receiver, the different ways they were going to try to get him involved. Everybody on defense on the same page, playing together. I love it.
Smart offense. I love it, man. Make them use that timeout. Run the football. I can run the football and let that clock now tick inside of a minute. I'm in great situation to win this football game. Just be smart and keep that thing running.
He's up to 90 yards on the ground, and just another day at the office for the national leader in rushing. Now on first down from the 40. The give to the tailback. Able to scrounge 3 yards out of that one somehow. It's 2nd and 7. And the Sooners headed quickly to the line. On the run, it's Butler. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it. It'll be 3rd and long. We sensed a great deal of confidence, almost a smugness from this coaching staff. And these guys on the field, it's as if they knew they were going to win.
Yeah, playing with a bit of a chip on their shoulder, and I think they really felt like they had a real good game plan offensively and defensively coming into this one, David. There was some matchups on the field they thought they could exploit. We saw that happen.
No doubt. Good job by this coaching staff, understanding who's out there to make plays, feeding them the football, offense, defense, special teams, all working together to get the W.
That's going to do it from here. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese.